Son of a... Didn't qualify yet again. My dreams are over with. So now I get a rant about the riders that are better than me. But at least I got a good spot here before all the crowd shows up. I can watch some good racing. So, wonder who's going to win the 2019 250 Lights Outdoor Championship. So welcome back, subscribers. This is Johnny Hopper, and this is the 250 Lights prediction. We want to call it an episode or video. I know I did a 450 one, so if you haven't watched that one, go ahead and watch that one. But I'm going to do it in the same sort of format where I'm going to have some honorable mentions, a wild card, and then descending from 5th to 1st on how I think the championship is going to end up. So let's get started. My honorable mentions... Some of the guys on JGR, I think Alex Martin. He did rather exceptional last year with finishing 2nd in the series behind Plessinger with a bunch of top 3s and a 2nd at Thunder Valley in one of the motos. I just think the level of competition has gotten greater, and him on that JGR Suzuki, I don't think he's going to be top 5 at the end series point standings. I think he might get on the podium, but I think it's going to be a rare occurrence, unfortunately, this year for Alex Martin. And his teammate, Kyle Peters, I think he's a top 10 rider. I don't think he's going to be inside the top 5. And then when talking about the Troy Lee Red Bull KTM team, I think Mitchell Falk and Sean Cantrell are going to be right around that 10th place every moto. So they're some of my honorable mentions. I want to see how the Rocks River Yamaha team does with Jacob Hayes. He hasn't done the Nationals in quite a long time. He was a 2018 Arena Cross champion. He had a pretty good Supercross series, but this kid actually came through the amateurs and did fairly well. So I expect him to get some top 5s. Hartraft, I think he's a top 10 competitor as well. And I'm interested to see their new teammate, Yuxi Watanabe. Oh gosh, I sincerely apologize, my friend. I have gotten a bunch of shit for pronouncing riders' names wrong, so I apologize, but he is the Japanese MX2 champ that he's coming over here to race some of the Nationals. So I've never seen this kid ride before. If he's good enough to get the Satellite Rock River team support ride, well, best of luck to him. I'd like to see how well he finishes, to see if he's going to be the best rider on the team or if he's going to be that 3rd place guy, at least on the team. And then next, I'm going to get into my wild card. My wild card is going to be the newly hired pro debut of Derek Drake. He's signed with Troy Lee Designs, Red Bull KTM, and he won the Nicky Hayden Horizon Award last year at Loretta. He won the 250A class and the Open Pro Sport class. So as of right now, he is the hot prospect, up and coming, and everyone expects him to do big things. So he's my wild card. Let me know what your guys' wild card is. I think he's going to surprise some people, get on the podium, and I don't think it being his first year as a pro that he's going to end the series on a good note as far as being inside the top 5. I think he's going to have some bad motos where he DNFs, doesn't finish, or mechanicals, who knows. I just think he's got a little bit to learn, but I think he's got amazing speed and he should be top 5 in some motos, maybe even top 3. It'd be awesome to see him win a moto, so we'll see. Next, I want to get to Shane McElrath. So he left the Supercross series saying that he had a back issue, and I know I talked about saying, hey, it came at the right time so that he doesn't point out, so he has to go to the 450, because I think he's got actually a much better chance of winning a Supercross championship than he does a motocross championship. Last year, he ended up finishing 5th overall with actually, getting a couple moto wins. He got a moto win at Washougal, and I think that was his only moto win of the year. I think he's a great rider. I think he's going to finish 5th in the series, and he's going to lead the Troy Lee Designs team, at least be the head honcho over there. Moving on to my number 4 pick. My number 4 pick is going to be a Geico Honda rider. His name is Chase Sexton. He finished last year 6th overall, ended the series pretty good with a couple second place finishes at Budds Creek in the second moto and at the first moto at the last Ironman National, which was a mud fest. He's recently crowned the East Coast Lights Supercross champion. I think he just has some motivation. His routine is clicking. I think his speed is there. So I think he's one of the faster riders in the class. I expect him to finish 4th. I don't expect him to do much better. He might win a couple of motos, but I have him for 4th overall in the championship. The next 2 are going to be on the same team. It's this Yamalube Yamaha, and I think Justin Cooper, who finished 2nd in the East Coast Supercross. I think he's a better motocross rider than he is Supercross rider, and he's a pretty damn exceptional good Supercross rider. He actually finished 3rd last year in the series with a couple thirds, and I'm just got him in there for 3rd. He's going to be right there up front. He's going to have some bad motos, good motos, but every moto he's going to be at least top 10, and on his good days he's going to be top 5. Number 2, Dylan Ferrandis. All right, I said his name right this time, so I apologize, Dylan, that I can't fucking pronounce your name. He is the West Coast champion. He's a French rider that was overseas. I think he is going to win some motos this year, and he may even win the championship, but I think he's going to finish 2nd in the series. And then my number 1 pick is going to be Adam Cincerello. I know a lot of people don't have him on his radar, or at least on their radar, for the Outdoor Nationals. I personally think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I think he's going to be top 3 most of the time, and I think he's going to run away with a couple motos. It's pretty much he's got to make something happen. Was the number 1 prospect as the amateur, come up, he was winning races, he was kind of doing the Bubba Stewart thing where he would take himself out, and the poor guy just lost the West Coast Championship, at least in the Supercross, and I think he's got something to prove. He's got more hunger.
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
Than the rest of the guys. So I pick Adam Cincerello to make a move this year in the Outdoor Nationals and come out swinging, especially at Hangtown. So you guys, let me know who you guys think is going to win the series or what your top 5 is, who to watch, who's your wild card. And remember, I've got that giveaway going on at 10,000 subscribers for some new fly racing goggles. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment your Instagram account in the comment section below, and then follow me on Instagram, and I will private message one of you the winner of those goggles. Until next time, this is Johnny Hopper. Ride smart, have fun, and welcome to the great outdoors. Brah!